welcome back. I hope you're all having a great time there. And in this video I just wanted to share one of your comments that had come a few weeks back. Yes, on one of my other videos. I will leave the comment right here. It was basically asking for different dinner ideas that could be easily cooked by working women. So I thought that I would basically... Wow, nice. She is practicing her scissor skills. That is what she's been doing all throughout the day at school as well as at home, and I have to keep monitoring that. But I guess you are getting better and better at cutting.
I see. I'm cutting this part so it will be a hole.
Yes, it's a heart. Okay, so in this video I'm going to share with you some of the dinner recipes that can be cooked within a short span of time. Also will share you some of the tricks that you can follow which would make cooking easier, as well as keep a variety of dishes for your family at the dinner table. I know it is a little difficult to do all of that as a working professional and coming back and doing all these, but these are some of the tips that I find useful. And I remember when I was working and I was commuting 1 hour from this house to my place of work, it was stressful. And as far as your comment goes, I do not know how your stress levels are at work, as well as how your commute is. I don't know how you're traveling by, but anyway, what I used to do was to cook in advance on Sundays and keep things ready, because I felt really tired at the end of the day and I wanted to spend that little time with my kids when I come back home. I did not want to end up again spending time cooking. I used to spend 2 to 2.5 hours on Sundays to cook the meals and keep it ready. But if you want to cook fresh meals, let's get into the video and I share with you some of the tips. Okay, so back in the kitchen now. The first thing that we have to get ready for is a meal for the whole week. Whether we are working outside or not, it is extremely easier if we have a meal plan in hand for a week. I had also shared with you over the previous video as well about my meal plan for the week and how I do the grocery shopping. So if you have not checked that out, please do check that out. And the meal plan, and I had shown you the recipe binder. And also for this day, today's Monday, so I have a meal plan for dinner as chapati and vegetable kurma. So first let's start with the chapati dough going, and during the same time I'll show you how we make the curry. Okay, next thing is I'm going to use this stand mixer for making the dough, so that way it is easier to do things side by side. That's it. 1.5 cups of flour.
Mommy, I will do the yes in this.
Okay, this attachment, fix the attachment, and then there is a lock right here. Some salt. Now for the vegetable kurma, I need a paste which can be prepared in advance and kept. So I've already prepared that on a Sunday and kept it. So I'll just add in a clip of how I prepared that, and I'll start cutting the vegetables and start preparing the curry. So for the masala, I'm roasting in some grated coconut. Here is a mixture of fennel seeds, coriander seeds, cumin seeds and split chana dal. Roasting in the poppy seeds, cashews, and the garam masala, cloves, cardamom and black pepper. After roasting, just grind it along with garlic cloves and piece of ginger. So I have 1 onion and 1 tomato chopped up, and then the other vegetables, 1 potato, 1 carrot, little bit of cauliflower florets. So I just separated these florets and kept it in the fridge so it was easier to take it out, and the beans. So sauteing the onions and tomatoes, quickly adding in the masala powders. So you can keep many different pastes like this in advance and store in these glass mason jars. It saves a lot of time. Okay, now we have added in the curd mixture and the masala is ready. We can add in the vegetables. That's it, just add in the water. Okay friends, getting ready for Tuesday's dinner preparations. So for today's meal I have planned for vegetable pulav and a simple vegetable salad. So my tip for today for busy working women would be to keep the ingredients ready in advance itself. So I have mentioned this as a tip in my previous videos as well. What I do for vegetable pulav, I take a bin like this and keep everything ready. So I have carrots, cauliflower, beans, potato and the measured amount of rice as well. This has been washed and dried. Also I have garam masala, whole garam masala inside this. So I usually prepare the vegetable pulav in the instant pot and then it becomes simple, very quick. Just have to throw these ingredients into it and then set the timer and it's ready. So that's why I feel this is a very simple and easy thing to follow because we spend a lot of time picking up the ingredients and taking it ready. So combining the tip number 1 and tip number 2. Tip number 1 was to have the meal plan for every day, as well as if you keep all these ingredients set ready, the meal becomes very simple to prepare. So stay tuned. I'll just start with the vegetable pulav in my instant pot and I'll also share with you a simple salad recipe that you can prepare in advance and keep it in the fridge. It will stay fresh. It's going to keep this meal very healthy. First I'm going to steam in some cauliflower florets here. So this is something that you can do in advance and keep. Actually the whole salad can be made and kept in advance. So let that steam up. Let's take these angel tomatoes out and chop them into halves. Also adding in some minced garlic. Finally we just have to transfer them into this bowl. Add some black pepper and some ranch dressing. The salad is ready and it tastes so good. So definitely give that a try and it can be stored in the refrigerator for at least 3 days without any issues. Try this out and enjoy your meal. I'll see you on Wednesday. Okay friends, so it is Wednesday evening. It is that midpoint of the week where you feel like, 2 days are gone, 2 days are still remaining for this week to be done with. But having the meal plan for today, it is going to be uttapams along with a chutney. And by the way, a very healthy chutney for today, so stay tuned for that. Having this idli dosa batter with me makes things very easy. If you like making anything out of this batter, keep this ready. It makes things way more easier. We make uttapams or sometimes paniyarams or appams, different things. Be creative with the toppings. And so let's get quickly started. We're going to finish it in the shortest time possible. So first let's start making the chutney. I'm going to add some oil and then some mustard seeds. Then a few chopped up shallots, curry leaves and 2 cloves of garlic. Okay, I'll also add in 1 green chili and some cherry tomatoes. Okay, also added in some salt and turmeric. Okay, so now we are ready to grind it along with our special beautiful friend. Half an avocado and a little bit of tamarind paste. If you haven't tried avocado in this style, definitely check it out. So now I have here some chopped up sweet peppers, all different colors, red, yellow, orange. Also some cilantro, some sesame seeds. Okay, so this is your easiest meal for your Wednesday's dinner. Okay, we're gonna have this uttapam with the avocado chutney. Again, if you have always tried avocado in the bland guacamole style recipe, do try this out. It's definitely worth trying if you like the masala flavors. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
Bim bam!
Okay, so it's a Thursday evening finally, And for today's meal, it's going to be a wrap, a tortilla wrap or a chapati wrap, whatever you want to call it as. And the filling is going to be very, very simple. So let's get quickly going. So I have some potatoes that I'm going to boil. While that's happening, let's boil these sprouts. It is a mixture of green gram and chana. So making these sprouts is very, very simple, and it makes a nice and healthy filling as well. And you just don't need to do anything. Just soak it in water. Any grams that you want to sprout, you can even sprout quinoa and other grains. Just soak it in water overnight and then rinse it a couple of times on 1 or 2 days, and then you get these sprouts. Very simple. So let's boil it, and then by the time the potato will also be done, and then I'll show you.
I'm gonna make chapati.
Ooh, such a big chapati.
I didn't know it yet. My mom knew it. But in the last chapati, I will know it.
Yes, last chapati is for you.
Yes.
And I will eat what you made.
Okay. Bye, guys.
So we have drained the sprouts. Just going to grind it now. I'm going to mash the boiled potatoes here. So it's time to make all the filling come together. Okay, so here we have the potatoes, the mashed sprout mixture, and the masala, salt. Let's mix all of them together. Just adding these onions into the lemon juice and let it coat nicely. Okay, now let's make the wrap. So you can use hummus also here, but since I've used the chana for the sprouts, the chickpeas, I'm not using it. I'm using this spinach artichoke dip. You can definitely use hummus as well. Now these onions. And then you can actually top it off with anything. I'm adding in some green leaves. And then here is your easy, healthy and simple dinner recipe. Okay, so we have finally reached the last day of this week, Friday, weekend, that we have all been waiting for. And today for dinner it's going to be noodles or Maggi, as commonly that we say. Any noodles is Maggi. Anjali is here. We are going to try making Maggi in...
I'm gonna help you make Maggi.
Oh yes, you can definitely help me. And we are trying to make it a little more healthier, so that we can all eat it with happiness and a little less of guilt. Let's get started with this easy preparation. I love using this mandolin slicer for cutting any vegetables because kids love thin shreds like this. So I have some onions, carrots, cabbage, green peas and corn. Okay, so here all the vegetables have been sauteed. So now we are getting ready to prepare the noodles, and here I have the spinach puree. You can actually prepare it in advance and keep concentrated spinach puree, and later when you want to use it, you can dilute it. So I've kept it in the mason jar, and then you can dilute it as per your requirements along with some water.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCDs. Next time won't you sing with me?
Okay.
Take this. Okay, make one.
We're ready to boil the noodles. Instead of water, we're just using the spinach puree water. And then we'll just let it cook.
I'm gonna eat one orange. Mama, I'm gonna eat one orange.
And then I'm gonna add in the masala powder. Not using too many of them, just using probably 1.5 packets. Not too much of flavor, but still we have all the flavors from other vegetables and all the ingredients that we're adding, so that should be enough, and it won't be too spicy for the kids. Look how beautiful this noodles look. Now it's time to add in the vegetables.
Yummy, healthy noodles is ready. I am cooking this.
Hot, 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 hot.
No?
Yes, that's hot.
No, I want to cook it.
Is it hot, Anjali?
No.
Yes. Hot, Amu.
No. Make yummy noodles for your kids. Bye bye. I'm gonna make yummy noodles. Bye bye.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until I see you all in my next video, take care and
Bye bye.